Hello, math geniuses of the future. Today we're going to be taking some notes, so let's circle notes. Our learning objective, we're going to want to make XY charts and use those to graph lines. That's our learning objective for the next 2 days. Today, however, the only thing we're going to be worried about is writing equations into function form. So today's learning objective is just step 1, function form. Don't even worry at all about step 2 or step 3. So when you do your homework tonight, you're only worried about function form. Function form. What is function form? Function form means you're going to have an equation and it's going to start out with y equals. Y equals. All right, what's this mean? Let's look at an example. So our first example starts out 2y plus 4x equals 6. That's not y equals. It's 2y plus 4x equals. All right, so we want it to be just y. So we have to unwrap things. So write your dotted line through the equal sign. We're kind of used to that. And we need to unwrap this, so we have to get rid of the plus 4x. Get rid of the plus 4x because we're trying to unwrap the y. The opposite of plus 4x, minus 4x. And remember, you have to keep it balanced, so you do it to both sides. Okay, the 2y is going to come straight down. A 4x, take away a 4x is nothing. I'm not going to write the 0. Keep your equal sign lined up. Careful now. 6 minus 4x, those are not like terms. 6 minus 4x. Since they're not like terms, I'm just going to write it. 6 minus 4x. Okay, I'm close now. I have 2y equals. I want just y equals. So I have to get rid of the 2. To get rid of the 2, you divide by 2. Now on the other side, you have to divide every single term. That is so important right there. So let's put a little asterisk. And you must divide every term. We've done this before. I'm not sure you remember, but we've done this before. But that's a really common mistake, is kids don't divide every term. So every term. Okay. So 2 divided by 2, that cancels right out, and all you have is y. So we'll just cancel those 2's out. And you have y equals, keep everything lined up. Now 6 divided by 2, 6 divided by 2 is 3, minus, and then 4 divided by 2, 4 divided by 2 is 2, and then you have your x. All right, make a double sign change. And then you have to rewrite it because we always want this constant term to be last. The plain old number, you always want to be last. So we're going to rewrite it y equals, and we're going to write the negative 2x first, and then the 3. Okay? So make sure that when you're done, the constant term is always last. The constant term is last. And remember, the constant term is the one with no variable, just the number all up by itself. All right, so that's what your homework's going to look like. Let's try another one. Number 2. 3y minus x equals 12. That's not y equals. So I need to get rid of this minus x. You peel things away. So you write your dotted line, and it's like peeling the layers of an onion, unwrapping the y. So you have to get rid of a 3 and a minus x. And since the minus x is farthest away, let's get rid of that first. So we're going to, let's see, what are we going to do? We're going to add x. And you have to keep it balanced, so you do it to both sides. Bring down your 3y. There's nothing added to 3y, so it comes straight down. Now, when you minus x and turn around and add x, it's like nothing happened. If you lose an x and then find it again, nothing really happened. That's 0. Keep your equal sign lined up. And then a 12 plus an x, they're not like terms. 12 plus x, you just write 12 plus x. Now you might want to put a 1 in front of that x. 1x might be helpful. All right, we're almost there. We almost have y equals. We want y equals, so I have to get rid of the 3. To get rid of a multiplied 3, I'm going to divide by 3. And remember, you have to divide every term by 3. Every single term by 3. All right, here on the left, 3 divided by 3 is 1. You're left with y equals 12 divided by 3 is 4. And then here you have 1 divided by, just leave it. Just leave it. 1x over 3. Whoops. Or you could write it 1/3 x. All right, and the only thing left you have to do, you have to change it around because we want this constant term, the one that has no x by it, we want that to be last. We want this to be first and this constant term to be last. So then we just, y equals 1x over 3 plus 4. All right, let's see what page 2 is. And here we go. Draw your dotted line. We're trying to get the y alone, so we have to peel off the plus 6x. The opposite of add 6x is subtract 6x. Show it on both sides. Bring your negative 4y straight down. Positive 6x, take away a 6x, that's nothing. Keep your equal sign lined up. 20 minus 6x, those are not like terms, so you just write 20 minus 6x. Okay, almost there. We want to get rid of that multiplied negative 4. To get rid of a multiplied negative 4, divide by negative 4. Divide every term. Every term. Okay, here on the left, cancels out. You're left with just a y equals. Now 20 divided by negative 4. 20 divided by negative 4 is negative 5. And we maybe should have made a double sign change here. And here you have a negative 6 and a negative 4. You can reduce that. And first of all, negative divided by negative is a positive. And you can reduce both of these by 2. Divide both of them by 2. You'll get 3x over 2. Because you have to reduce it. 6/4 reduces to 3/2. And the negative divided by negative just turns into a positive. All right, you're almost done. It's in the wrong order. You want this constant term to be last. The one that has no variable. So y equals 3x over 2 plus negative 5. And that's function form. All right, let's look at number 4. Oh wait, that's already in function form. That's in function form. We're done. Y equals. Awesome. Number 5. Y equals. That's already in function form. Great. Okay, number 6 is kind of a weird one. And we'll talk about that more tomorrow. It doesn't even have a y. It has x equals. So that's a special case we'll worry about tomorrow. Okay, I hope this was helpful. Good luck with your homework.